Ooh, how's it going, guys? Oh, can you believe it? Yeah, there you go. These semi-finals are over. I was going to do a live reaction to the semi just then between the Giants and the Lions. I decided not to because I was watching it with my family. That last few minutes, so intense. I cannot believe the Lions couldn't pull through there. GWS just got so lucky with that goal to bring them 3 points in front to steal back the lead. That was ridiculous, but I may as well get to the first semi. I didn't watch the whole game in its entirety. I tried to watch as much of it as I could. I watched the first 3 quarters of the first quarter, and I watched the whole third quarter and bits and pieces of the fourth quarter. I missed the whole second quarter because I was with mates. I was out with mates having a good time, so I couldn't really, watch the whole game. But I saw bits because grabbing dinner, I was able to, watch it on my phone. Getting dinner from a different spot, so it was an alright game. I was really impressed with that semi for the most part until the Cats kind of blew them out of the water. But I really liked that semi. I thought it was a good quality game, even though it was a 20-point margin in the end. I'm just shocked the Eagles couldn't pull through. It's just a joke. Like, I can't believe Geelong won and they're in the prelim. I know everyone was expecting Geelong to potentially win that and the Eagles to potentially win that, but oh god, I just cannot believe, sorry, that was something in my nose, can't believe the Cats pulled through there. That was the Eagles for the taking. But no, Eagles just are not good enough right now, so yeah, it's just a huge shock for me. But Geelong go through to play Richmond, and that could be a massive game. Who knows? Both at the MCG, they're going to be massive prelims. I might even go to one of them. Probably not, because I really want to watch them on the TV so you get proper coverage of it. I know it sounds ridiculous. Going to it's a way better experience. But if it was the Saints, I'd be trying to go there. But I really want to watch them on the TV, which is weird because I got an MCC membership and I could probably get into the Giants Collingwood one with my MCC potentially. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how we go. I might go to the Giants Collingwood one. You never know. I'd like to, but hopefully, yeah. I'm keen for these prelims. It's going to be great. I just cannot believe the Giants just beat the Lions. I can't believe Eagles lost, but I mostly can't believe the Giants beat the Lions. Such a shock. Such a shock. So yeah, next weekend, may as well preview what's happening. It's Richmond versus Geelong on Friday night. I think it's 7:50 potentially, and then the next day at 4:35. Interesting start time, which is what they do usually with a Saturday MCG prelim final. We've got the Collingwood Magpies up against the GWS Giants. GWS, I know this is a ridiculously bold call. They could pull through here. They could make the grand final for the first time. I mean, a lot of people are just like, yeah, bullshit, but GWS know how painful it was to lose to the Melbourne side in Richmond in 2017 with that 4:35 start as well. Richmond just started on fire, kicking 2 goals in like a minute, and GWS were out at sea. Like, they couldn't believe that they stuffed it. And I remember at quarter time as well, they had a chance to kick a goal at quarter time, and then they passed it. They did a short pass, and then the siren went as they were doing it, and it's just like, they were in the game until like midway through the third quarter, but the signs were just bad, man. I reckon it'll be a completely different game for GWS. They will bring Collingwood right down to the wire. And even if they don't, I reckon they'll make it come back at some point if Collingwood get the jump. I just can't see Collingwood pulling through in this prelim easily. The pressure of GWS, the defensive pressure. I mean, their defense is so good, GWS. They really stand tough. Phil Davis is so great. They're going to be really tough to blow out of the water because they know how bad 2017 was. They remember it, and I just cannot see. I can see this upset happening here. There'd be a massive upset. Collingwood are my tip for the flag since round 1. But who knows? GWS could pull off a ridiculous win. Could the Cats beat Richmond? No, they won't. But I don't think it'll be that easy for Richmond. Maybe 20 or 30 points. I don't know. I reckon Geelong, will stay in the game for most of the night, and then they'll fall away because Tigers are just way too good. But I'd laugh my ass off if it was Richmond GWS in the granny rematch of the 2017 prelim. Be very, very interesting. I probably want Richmond to win, actually, just because I don't want GWS to tie St Kilda's one premiership. It's so bad. But I don't want to leave this video on a sad note. Obviously, the Spud, Danny Frawley, passed away earlier in the week. I was thinking of making a video about it, but I was only just going to mention it in this because it actually affected me quite a bit, because he's my favourite St Kilda person, actually, and he's just been the biggest supporter of our club and obviously an amazing player for St Kilda. It's a horrible tragedy, it really is. It's just something I didn't really see coming. But anyway, I don't want to dwell on it too much. All I can say is condolences to anyone who is affected by this sudden death, and people that are close to Danny, that potentially, or anyone who has followed Danny. I just sorry, I don't want to end this on a really sad note, but yeah, it was just shocking, and they did a great tribute to him in the first final, and they probably did in the second semi, but I didn't see because I wasn't watching the very beginning of the second semi tonight. But yeah, anyway, very, very tragic, but just, unfortunately, as the club, we got to move on. There's a lot of problems with St Kilda at the moment. We're basically starting from zero, especially after this horrible tragedy. Danny was the most important person, pretty much, to our club, and getting St Kilda on the map on television as well, on Bounce. And I have actually mentioned him on this channel. I'm not going to include it because it's an unedited video, but you gotta, I think it's my post game of St Kilda versus Fremantle in round 3, where I talk about how great Danny is with supporting St Kilda and flying the Saints colours on TV, and he was just amazing for us. Anyway, guys, yeah, I was very emotional after hearing about his passing, but yeah, I'm going to bring up, just because I think it's fitting, I'm going to do what I think it's courtesy to do and bring up the numbers for Lifeline. If anyone is suffering from mental health, 1 3 11 14, I'm not just doing this for the video and because I feel like I have to add this. Genuinely, guys, mental health is so important, and I know people always say it like, oh, be careful with your mental health. Seriously though, if you really are struggling, call Lifeline. There's some genuinely good people there that are not just doing it for the money to get paid for this. They really want to help you. Anyway, guys, I'm not saying that from experience, but it's a great hotline to call. God damn. Oh, jeez. Anyway, such a depressing way to end the video, but no, I gotta pay respects to Danny, because he's just a massive inspiration with how to support St Kilda, and I've been a massive supporter of the club and massive person. Just a great footy personality. So the prelims, guys, I'm so excited for them. It's going to be great. I'd lost my passion for footy a little bit recently as after Danny's passing, but I'm ready for these prelims. It's going to be fantastic. All 3 last finals are at the MCG, so we're going to get some packed MCGs. Maybe the Collingwood GWS one might not go over 90,000. Might not get over 90,000, but we'll see how we go. I'm going to try and get there, which is because I think it's a huge opportunity to go to a prelim Collingwood GWS, because there's not going to be a lot of GWS fans in there, are there? And I don't think 100,000 Collingwood fans are going to show up for that game. We'll see how we go though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry about the depressing tone to this, but I have to pay respects and tribute to the great man, Spud. Thanks, guys, and I'll be back for the prelims, post-game, and then previewing the grand final. Can't wait. My tip for the granny: Collingwood and Richmond. Oh, fuck. It's definitely going to be Collingwood and Richmond, but I'd love to see Richmond G-dubs or Geelong G-dubs. Not going to happen. Anyway, guys, enjoy the footy. Goodbye.